I'm looking for Pineview to make something happen in that way. So,
well, and Hurricane, as I mentioned, they haven't got a lot of pressure on him, so he hasn't been forced into making quick decisions. Brown hasn't, and so I think he's gotten comfortable being in the pocket, and now he's starting to stretch the defense running the ball. So I really think he's comfortable out there, even though he came in, after the third possession. But he's done a really nice job leading the offense since he came in.
So for our viewers at home, and by viewers, I do mean viewers, if you want to view this at home, we are back up live. So if you want to watch this game, head on over to region10sports.tv, Pineview, and Hurricane matchup is going on over there live.
I think for key for the second half, if you're a Hurricane, they got to continue. I think they got to utilize the run a little bit more than they did. They kind of got away from that midway through the start of the second quarter, and they were doing more pass-heavy offense. I think they're getting such success with Stapley running 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. They need to utilize him a little bit more, and that way it'll keep the clock moving as well. So for them, they can mix in the pass behind. Theirs is going to be completely opposite from Pineview. I think they need to run a little more heavily than pass, and just because they're in a lead and they can be able to keep the defense on its toes.
Absolutely. That's exactly what we're looking for, right? Is a little bit of surprise, right?
Yeah.
Bring out that element of surprise, change things up a little bit. Now, if you're Hurricane, you're already doing things right. There's some good things happening. The run game and the passing game has been established, both of them. We've seen Staples. I mean, he had that beautiful juke move to get that third touchdown for the Tigers. You have Grundell, who's been pretty good on his feet as well, but then also on the passing game, right? Ashby started things off with that first touchdown on the drive. R.J. Wright's been looking pretty good. He's had one pass that kind of hit the hands and fell out, but outside of that, anything that's been targeted to him has been a little outside of reach if he hasn't been able to bring it in, but there's been a lot that he has been able to bring in, so he's been doing really well as well. So,
well, I think they need to get Ashby a little bit more involved in the offense. I know they're trying to. He's coming off of a knee injury. It'll just help open things up for R.J. Wright.
Yeah,
and so
absolutely.
The more they can mix that up, I think they can go to Iola. We saw a big play by Iola there at the end of the half. He got it inside the red zone there. I think if they utilize him, they've got a lot of weapons that they could actually utilize. Grundell's getting a little more comfortable back there.
Yeah, he's looking good.
Yeah,
he's looking good, especially as a sophomore. Sometimes I forget he's a sophomore because he's a tall sophomore. So.
Yeah.
Let's take another break, shall we, here in our Rally Stop halftime show. Again, appreciate you for joining us here on St. George News Radio or on region10sports.tv. Again, let's take a quick break. We'll give us 2 minutes, and we will be back on the other side here on St. George News Radio.
Hey, this is Steve here with Garage Doors Only. Many years ago, I heard the old adage that says, a company is only as good as its worst employee. And over the years, I have found this to be largely true. That is why we are so proud of the team of employees we have here at Garage Doors Only. Our employees are a big reason why Garage Doors Only has been voted the best garage door company in Southern Utah for 4 years in a row, and why we have hundreds of 5-star Google reviews. And right now, we are looking to expand our team. If you are an experienced garage door installer or service technician, come talk to us. Our field techs absolutely love our generous piece rate reimbursements, 4-day work weeks, and weekly paychecks. And at Garage Doors Only, we also offer paid time off, paid holidays, and a health care reimbursement program. If you don't have experience but are hardworking and detail-oriented, come join our growing team and learn what it's like to be part of the best garage door company in Southern Utah. Call or text us today at 435-868-1200 or apply in person at 689 North Bluff. Garage Doors Only, where garage doors is what we do. Hey, this is Steve here with Garage Doors Only. Many years ago, I heard the old adage that says, a company is only as good as its worst employee. And over the years, I have found this to be largely true. That is why we are so proud of the team of employees we have here at Garage Doors Only. Our employees are a big reason why Garage Doors Only has been voted the best garage door company in Southern Utah for 4 years in a row, and why we have hundreds of 5-star Google reviews. And right now, we are looking to expand our team. If you are an experienced garage door installer or service technician, come talk to us. Our field techs absolutely love our generous piece rate reimbursements, 4-day work weeks, and weekly paychecks. And at Garage Doors Only, we also offer paid time off, paid holidays, and a health care reimbursement program. If you don't have experience but are hardworking and detail-oriented, come join our growing team and learn what it's like to be part of the best garage door company in Southern Utah. Call or text us today at 435-868-1200 or apply in person at 689 North Bluff. Garage doors only, where garage doors is what we do.
Welcome back in here to Hurricane High School inside of our Rally Stop halftime show. The Hurricane Tigers leading this one 21-7. The Tigers have just been moving the ball quite well here, but let's talk about what's going on around Region 10. As of right now, up in Cedar, Snow Canyon scored first from a run from Hunter Johnson, a little 5-yard run after a good 20-yard run. PAT was blocked. They led that one starting off 6-0. But as they get a little closer to, as they got closer into halftime, final score heading into half so far is 10-6. So currently leading that one again. Let me see, is Cedar. So Cedar up on Snow Canyon, heading into the second half, 10-6.
Cedar's coming in off of a big win, a rivalry game against is it Canyon View right
Canyon
there.
View,
Yeah, they got a big
good
win last
win over
week.
Canyon View. And then across the county at Desert Hills High School, Crimson Cliffs is leading that one 14-7. Both of those teams have been playing really quite well. Only one loss apiece amongst both of those teams. So right now, 3 teams in the region. Dixie, who has the bye week this week, Crimson Cliffs and Desert Hills are currently kind of at the top of the region with only one loss. So after tonight, there will be one team sneaking down from that list with 2 losses, whether it be Crimson or Desert Hills. I guess time will tell, as it's still halftime over there at that one.
Yeah, I just got an update. They just kicked off the third quarter, so Desert Hills has the ball, and it's going to be interesting to see how that one plays out. That's 2 good teams going at it right
That's
there.
a good game. That's a good matchup. Still waiting on this one to get going. We have about 2 minutes left on the halftime clock here inside the Rally Stop halftime show.
Okay, now I got to give a shout out. The Hurricane Field, they got a brand new turf for this year, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah, they did a good job with it. I'm glad you pointed that out because I knew they did, and you can even tell the track is new.
Yeah.
It's yet to have any lines.
Against Mountain Crest over at Desert Hills because they weren't quite done, but it looks like it's in great shape. Whatever they did to finish it up, they've done a rubber tire shreds, whatever.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it, right? Yeah, they got to break it in a little bit. But, hey, they're breaking it in tonight.
Heavily on the run. Use Stapley, some of those fly sweeps with Ashby, and try to keep the defense on their toes, and then just keep doing those little underneath screen passes. A little tired from this heat and trying to get after the quarterback, and the more they can keep their defense fresh, the better off they're going to be.
So as of right now, Hearst Ace Hardware player of the game. Who do we got contending for it right now?
I'll start on the Pineview side. I think Tyler Brown's come in and done a really nice job, breaking off some nice long runs and some nice passing yardage. So I think he's in play for Pineview. I like the return yardage from Joe. Made some nice plays. So those are a couple names I'd throw out there, but we still got a lot of football to go.
I gotta laugh. They bringing in the team. They fired off some smoke, some red and white smoke, and it is settling on the field. We just have a big old dust cloud because I cannot see that side of the field at all. It is not moved out yet. And this was a full minute and a half ago that they launched it off. You can even see it on the screen if you're watching.
Hey, just to give you
That's funny.
Some other 4A scores just from on this Friday night, in case you're interested. Green Canyon is playing Morgan, and Morgan are down 7-0. I don't have a score for Skyview and Mountain Ridge. And Mountain Crest is losing to Bonneville.
Atlanta, right?
Incredible! Beautiful high arcing throw right into the hands. What a catch! He levels up.
KZNU.
Welcome back in here to Hurricane High School. The smoke has cleared, kind of. It's over the parking lot now. As things about ready to get underway, Hurricane's going to be kicking off here to Pineview. Caden Formaster here. Let's see if Pineview can kind of bounce back from this one.
Well, it'll be interesting too, Caden, to see how Hurricane responds to being in the lead at halftime. There's not many games where
Kick this one away. Pretty decent kick there. Picks up at the 5, bringing it back. Pineview right up the middle.
oh,
Hit pretty hard. And taken down to the 20.
that was like
That was a good little hit.
a little wake-up call for the second half.
That was a good little hit. I like it. All right, so it's a U First Credit Union first down, starting things off. Decent gain, about 4 yards.
Yeah, it's a nice job. They ran the sweep action to the short side of the field. Brown decided to tuck it and go right up the gut there and just found a little crease, got 3 yards. Always good to get a little, pop on the shoulder pads as you come out of halftime.
Oh,
just
yeah.
to make sure you're ready to roll.
Brings up now, down, 6 to go. Tyler Brown in the gun. Takes the snap, keeps himself on an option play, again up the middle before he's wrapped up and taken down for just a short gain of 2.
Boy, that was a nice play that time by Hurricane. It looked like they were going to do the run-pass option there, but Brown went run all the way, and, Hurricane did a nice job. I think that was big Ajax Clegg in there, number 63, to bring the Brown down for a short yard and a half gain.
So here we go, 3rd down, 5 to go for the Panthers. This is a big play right here. They got to convert this one.
Yeah, this is real big momentum right here. Hurricane can hold them coming out of halftime. This would be real big.
Snap is away, looking to pass, gets the pass off, has a guy. First down and a little bit more, down to the 40. He's going to keep going with it to the 50, into Tiger territory, down to the 30, 25, 20 before he's finally taken out of bounds. Good big play. A flag, looks like maybe it could have been a late hit. That was Matthew Costa for the Panthers.
Boy, what a great play call. That was, like you mentioned, Costa. He got him on a little hitch route, but then Costa did the rest. Hurricane blitzed the middle linebacker, so the middle of the field was open. He just did reverse pivoted and took off. What a great job by Costa, just picking up yardage.
Now there's,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's 2 flags on the play, one after it all went down, but another one sitting on the 40-yard line back in Panther territory.
Oh, a hold.
Holding on the offense. And another one against the defense.
They're gonna wipe out.
So is it gonna, we're just gonna replay 3rd down?
That's a huge.
Wow.
Oh, wait. I wanna make sure. Yeah, they are. They're just gonna, oh no, they're gonna take the 15 yards and then go back 10. So.
Either way, it's a first down. They'll spot the ball at the 45 in Panther territory.
All right, so in reality, it was after all that 12-yard gain.
Wow.
It's a huge first down to get, keep the ball rolling here.
Yeah, it is. U First Credit Union first down for the Panthers. Hey, if anything keeps the drive alive, Panther fans, I know it's disappointing for flags, but at least the drive's alive. As Brown takes this one, he's going to keep himself on an option. First down and a lot more down to the 40. He's going to keep going down to the 30 before he's pushed out of bounds.
Boy,
right at the 30-yard line.
That was a great run. That was a sprint option. Again, every time they run that play, he doesn't pitch the ball.
Yeah.
So if I'm Hurricane, I don't know why you cover the pitch guy. Just go after the quarterback. And Brown, he turned on the jets that time. He runs a little high, Caden. That makes me a little nervous. But, if he can get out of bounds and not get hit, he'll be all right. But that's a 15, 20-yard pickup.
Yeah, it's a 25-yard run. They placed him on the 45 in their own territory, ended up on the 30.
Yeah, that's a big play. And Brown, he showed some speed there. He got around the edge.
So it's a U First Credit Union first down. 21-7, Hurricane leads this one. Pitching it off to the side on an option play. That's Sir Sancy. He takes a pretty big hit, but he goes down to the 20-yard line. Enough for the first down?
Yep, got the first down.
Got
and just as I say, they don't pitch the ball.
He pitched it to Sir Sancy and got it up.
I'm not complaining one bit.
It's nice. I like it. I'm feeling a little breeze now finally coming through as this play. A big push there by the Panthers into that Cache Valley Bank red zone. Brown looking to take a snap. Snaps away, keeps it himself, goes up the middle with it, falls forward, maybe only about a yard or two.
Yeah, it's a big play right there by Hurricane, being able to stuff that up.
Well, they kind of know the play now.
Yeah.
You know, Brown's just going to keep it himself.
They run that sprint option off the edge to try to, you know, hold those linemen, get those big linemen flowing. But that time, the interior defense for Hurricane held its own, and big third down right here.
Down with 3 to go.
There's no
Takes
safety.
the snap.
Yeah, in the middle.
Looking to
of the field.
pass. Brown scrambling. Rolling across.
And Mika was just right there, right into the breadbasket, right in the back of the end zone. What a huge play.
Big play. That is now 2 interceptions for the Tigers. So Tigers currently kind of leading in that turnover category. Still 21-7, but catching that one in the back of the end zone. Place the ball at the 20-yard line. Tigers going with it the other way. And again, another instance where Pineview gets so close. They were in the red zone, just could not pull it off.
Yeah, that's like the second or third time now they've got inside the red zone, as you mentioned. Haven't got any points out of it.
Rundell, he takes a snap. He's going to pass. Finds a guy, flag on the play, but he's got Nephi Loa for a first down and a little bit more. We'll see what that flag ends up being, but if it goes in Hurricane's favor,
is what that flag's going to be.
Well, from where the official who's about to continue, just to
Boy, if he could have kept him
ineligible receiver.
If he could have kept that ball more upright, he could have got bigger yardage. But like you said, I think we're going to get a illegal man downfield from one of the linemen.
Yeah, that's tough. Tough break for the Tigers because they just had a first down there from a 12-yard pass over to Ashby. So have to reset now, take it 5-yard backs, replay first down, first and 15.
Okay, and I know they picked up, you know, decent yardage passing the ball, but I'd like to see them use Stapley a little bit more in the run game.
Oh, absolutely. Dropping back to pass. Grindell airs this one out. Does he have right?
Oh,
he's got him over the shoulder. Beautiful play.
Wow, what a catch. Again, they went trips left, put right on the short side of the field. They threw it back shoulder. They run that play number.
Grindell goes back to right.
Fumble.
Loses it, fumbles it. Does Pineview recover? This crowd's shaking, but depending on what that final call is from the officials.
I think you might have a huge break. RJ Wright broke a tackle, and then
it just slipped right out of his hands.
It's one of those where you got to spit on those gloves, you know, before you play starts.
Well, and get 2 hands on the ball too, you know. If you're coming up against a defender, because he was getting real close to coming up against a defender there. Maybe get that second hand on the ball just in case too. But hey, you know what? Tough break for the Panthers earlier in the game, or earlier in this drive, I should say, with an interception. And now again, another tough break here for the Tigers. So a couple of turnovers here have been the case for the third quarter.
Yeah, we've had 5 minutes go by, got 7 minutes left, and we've seen some fireworks already.
So first down, first down, and Brown looking to air it out. He goes off to the side.
There's nobody there.
No one there. Easy first down and more. Big hit, though. I think that was Iloa that kind of just got.
No, that was Zion Wolf. Lowered the boom on him.
Yeah, he did.
There's a little bit of difference between a senior.
Keeping himself on an option. Pitch it away. Going right.
Hurricane had snuffed that out pretty well because they.
Panthers at the 40-yard line for Hurricane. 21-7. Hurricane leads this one. Brown looking to get a pass away before the pressure comes. There's going to be a pass interference call. Let's see.
That was Kellen Pledger, number 52 for Hurricane. He just got there about 2 seconds.
A little too early, yeah.
Too soon, yeah. The ball was about halfway to Costa before he got drilled.
Well, that'll move the sticks. First Credit Union first down. Again, the score 21-7 right now on the Wilkinson's House Lighting scoreboard. 6 minutes, 6 seconds on the clock. Down to the 25-yard line now for the Panthers. Trying to get inside the 20, get it to that Cache Valley Bank red zone.
Well, that time Hurricane got some pressure on Brown. They got lucky with that penalty, or else they probably would have got away with some pressure.
Snaps away, again, enough to move the sticks too, and inside of the Cache Valley Bank red zone.
He's one of those kinds of running backs that.
And it could be a tied game,
Yeah,
but they're still sitting at 21-7. Run right up the, or excuse me, I saw the other guy running Sersanti across the left side. They fooled me on that play.
Yeah, great.
I saw the guy going up the middle, and there was a hole there, but they swept across that left side.
I'll tell you, that was a great job by Brown. He held on to it to the very last second, made the pitch to Sersanti. And then number 11 for Hurricane, he had to go sideline to bring him down. That was Kevin Tillis. We've called his name a couple times, but he made a great tackle, or else Sersanti would have scored.
Second down inside the 10. And well inside at about the 6-yard line. Panthers, can they score? A little bit of jumping going on. There goes the flags. This could go against Hurricane. They're pointing the finger at Hurricane.
Yeah, great job by
What the
Brown.
officials say.
He did the hard count just to try to draw him off, and now they got a first down inside the 5-yard line.
Now from the 3-yard line, tight formation for the Panthers. Roseland keeps it himself. He's going to run with it. He's going across to that right side. Inside,
Yep.
It's going to go against Pineview. Pushes him back again. Tough. Oh, he's got his legs underneath him. He saw the sweep across the right because he started to go for the middle, went across the right side. But that's a tough break because now they have to take things back. So it's a 1st and goal from the 16. Brown is back in at quarterback for the Panthers.
Boy, he locked into Costa on that one. He was doing a deep square in. Had plenty of time, stepped up into the pocket, did Brown, and just threw it a little high. Went through the hands of Costa.
Tough break. Sitting a 2nd down now, 2nd and goal from the 16.
Okay, and that holding penalty was actually like a 12-yard penalty because they were inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah. Here comes the snap. Brown dropping a pass. Some pressure coming. He's got a guy. He's got the reception in for a touchdown. I still don't have a number for him.
We're going to give it to Braxton Linville. He's he's 21. Never mind. We
Extra point here.
Oh, they bobbled it.
They bobbled it.
He can
Hurricane's
go.
going to take it back. They're going to say no.
Oh, that's right. In high school, you can't advance.
Yeah. So
Costly mistake.
Hey,
Did you get down here?
Talking about a Bose Auto Parts crucial part of the game right there.
Because they get down in the 4th quarter, they happen to score, try to tie the game up, and they have to go for 2 and don't get it.
Yeah.
It's all because of that play right
You're
there.
right. So, I'm back. But so far, it's been a game of penalties. It has not been a clean game, especially on the holding calls. So, something that we need to kind of watch out for on that side. Now, I will say this. If Hurricane scores again here, and that means that when any Region 10 team scores 25 points or more, you get 5 ounces of Yogurtland for free after the game.
You know, I got to admit, that's the place to go after the game,
Hey.
especially when it's 105 degrees.
Not bad at all as the kick is away. Sorry, that was number 7, Hunter Prince, I think.
Yeah, Prince got the ball. He tried to put a juke on Rogers, and he bounced off a block and dropped him right in his track. So great open field tackle by Rogers.
You First Credit Union first down now for the Tigers.
Pointed against
Goes against the
Pineview.
Panthers, yeah.
The
flag is sitting over here on the 3 of the 30, of the 3 of the 30 closest to us.
Oh, it's against Hurricane. That's going to move them back.
Well, Coach
even
Ashby's
deeper.
out. Coach Ashby's out there fighting for it pretty hard with with the official.
Wow, that's going to move them back into probably about the 13-yard line.
Oh, that's a tough break. Yeah, I thought that was going against Pineview the way that one official. So Hurricane kind of backed up against their end zone a little bit here on the 11. Just under 5 minutes here in the third, 21-13 on the Wilkinson's House Lighting scoreboard. Trying to run it up the middle with Staples, and he
Did a nice job. He's going to pick up about 3.5 yards. You can hear the Hurricane offensive coordinator in the booth here getting a little excited.
That's for sure. Pass across the middle, open guy, Nephi Aloha, first down and more, puts his head down and pushes into that defense. He gets wrapped up.
That time, Nephi just did a little 6-yard curl route after they faked the run. So he's wide open. He hit him in stride, and then he uses his size and strength to pick up another 6 yards. So great play call right there.
Goes for the handoff, keeps it himself, rolls it across. No one around him. He's got a bunch of room.
Quarterback to just allow the defense to collapse on the running back. Then he just went around the right side, picked up almost 20 yards, like you said.
Oh, a little bit of
Some shenanigans.
some shenanigans, I'd like to say. There is a flag.
I think they're going to get a little unsportsmanlike.
Well, Ethan Staples goes up to the official afterwards and is like, you guys going to do something about that? And then the official didn't like that, and so I think they called it against Hurricane.
Wow. That could be a big play because Dayton LeBlanc, number 5, he made a nice open field tackle, but then he kind of stood over.
Tackle, but you got to be careful. You don't make this chippy. We don't want to see this game get chippy.
And I don't blame Staples for kind of going to bat for his quarterback.
I would too. I don't blame it. You know, this is a penalty. If you're Hurricane, you're saying, hey, you stood up for your guy. I don't see too big of a problem with it. Yes, it's a big penalty. Pushes you back really far. But you know what?
Yeah.
Your guy didn't get the call because he was getting pushed into the ground a little bit. I would be probably doing the same thing Staples did.
Well, I was watching Staples too as he came over to the coach. He's like, I don't know why they're throwing me a penalty. I'm just sticking up for my guy.
Yeah. And I'm sure coach is saying, like, look, you can't talk to the officials. I get it.
Yeah. That's
But
true.
anyways, it's Fabulous Freddy's Fabulous Timeout. We'll keep it here since we've already talked enough through this timeout talking about the penalty that just happened. But we appreciate, again, Fabulous Freddy's for sponsoring our timeouts here. So, again, 21-13 on the Wilkinson's House Lighting scoreboard.
Well, Coach Ashby's out there giving the head referee an earful.
A little bit of a piece of his mind, yeah. Well, and you know what? He's holding on to that lead. Again, 21-13. And he wants to continue to hold on to that lead. He's going to go to bat for his guys. They want to get the ball in the end zone a couple more times. They want to feel a comfortable lead because right now it's a one score.
It is.
It's a one score lead.
Yep.
That's it.
There's not much, one big play and thing could be tied up. So
Right.
I don't blame him for fighting. And he, you got to stick up for your kids. I get that. The referee did a good job just letting them vent. So that was good.
Grundell going off to his right side, passes away, and it's a deep pass. Does he have him? Underthrown just a little bit.
Boy, that almost was a big play. They had Carter Ashby slip behind the deep free safety that time, but just underthrown. That could have been a big, big play.
Yeah. Well, that brings the ball back down. Remember, it is third and long situation. And by long, I mean about third and 24 kind of long.
Yeah, that's long.
I understand trying to air it out on a second down play, I guess, trying to get that first down marker. But I also understand just chipping away at it, too. So snaps away into the backfield.
Double
Carter,
pass.
Ashby, double pass. He's got pressure coming, though. He's got to run with it. There is a flag.
Boy, he was open, too. If Ashby would have had any time at all, they would have had Staples down the sideline.
Staples was wide open. Another flag is thrown.
Boy,
Ashby is fired up. He's getting mad at his players, too. This ball's going to push way back.
Yeah, they're going to go back a good 30 yards. Wow. That assistant coach for Hurricanes having to be walked out. They're walking him down the sideline just to try to get him to cool off a little.
Yeah. They've even got some of the administration for Hurricane coming over just to be like, you guys good? You good? Just want to make sure we're good. So it was a holding against Hurricane. It's going to be declined. Sideline warnings. Got a bunch of unsportsmanlike conducts coming out too. Either way, it's fourth and very long. Remember, they started this drive from the 52-yard, or from the 52. Looking at the 50. From 2 yards away, 3 yards away from the 50-yard line, I should say, at the 48.
Yeah, they've just gone backwards, haven't they?
Yeah, this has been a penalty-riddled game.
Well, again, I think part of this goes to Caden. They're passing a lot, and they're not utilizing that run game. It's kind of like what we talked about at halftime. If they could try to just get 4 or 5 yards a pop on that ref. Hurricane had some problems in that first game against Mountain Crest with their punt team.
Yeah.
So this is a big play right here. Hopefully they can get a clean snap away. And if you're Pineview, you're going to get great field position. I mean, it looks like they're back to receive. That's Braxton Linville at the 50.
Yeah, and they got Dominique Alacron out there for the Tigers to try to punt this one away. He gets the snap. There's the punt. A little bit of line drive. Picked up at the 45. Down to about the 35. Takes it inside. Close to that 30.
You got a late hit, though, on Pineview. That's going to move him back 15 yards. That was number 19 for Pineview, Tyson Dinsmore.
Yeah.
You just got a cheap shot, and right in front of the referee, and they're going to move back 15 yards.
If you're Pineview, you're losing right now. You just caught a huge break with those penalties. Take what you can get.
Yeah.
I mean, don't lose your heads right now.
You're starting to see where, Pineview's getting a little edgy in the play, and Hurricane's trying to stand up to it. So it's getting a little spicy out there.
It is. Spicy is a good way to put it, for sure.
I mean, if we were cooking with spice, I'd have all the peppers and everything, because this one's starting to heat up right now.
Oh, yeah. Turn the pot on high and let it boil a little bit. It's getting warm. Again, 21-13. Hurricane leads this one over on the Wilkinson's House Lighting scoreboard. Starting this off now. Back where he caught it. This is around the 48-yard line. It's still inside Tiger territory, but Panthers have a way to go as Brown takes this one himself. Gets tripped up.
Stubbs did a nice job for no gain. If you're Pineview, I think you got to give the ball to Jones. He's electric. Get the ball out to number 3.
Yeah.
And
Quincy Jones has been great. Seen a little bit from Sersansi as well. And from Costa, but Costa's kind of been overthrown because he's going out deep. He's going overthrown. Brown dropping to pass. Some pressure there. Takes it with him on a draw. He's got the first down and a little bit more, down to the 30, over to around the 20 before he goes out of bounds. Goodness. A flag again. A bunch of flags fly.
Caden, he was 3-4 yards out of bounds, and they just lit him up, too. My goodness.
And again, if you're Hurricane, keep your head on your shoulders right now, guys.
Yeah, you have the lead. You have the lead.
You have the lead. Do not do anything stupid. It's getting chippy. You're just pushing them closer to scoring and tying this game up. If you want to get your first win, and your first win not only of the season, but just get a win at home right now.
You can't do that.
You cannot be sacrificing yourselves for some cheap shots like that, because guess what? It is pushed well inside the red zone now, sitting at the 11-yard line. So the Panthers halfway into that Cache Valley Bank red zone.
Yeah, it's about the 10.5-yard line. So they can pick up a first down inside the 1-yard line. But what a great opportunity here for the Panthers to notch this thing up.
Here we go. First down. You First Credit Union. First down from the 11. Brown got 2 backs with him. 2 receivers. Keeps it himself. He's going to run with it. Tripped up, taken down to about the 6. About a 5-yard gain.
That's a nice play that time by number 27 for Hurricane, or else Brown would have scored there. He came out of that free safety spot. But number 12 for Hurricane, too, he's got to come off. Landon Stewart, he lost his helmet.
Yeah. Second down, 5 to go. Just under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Score 21-13. Panthers trailing on the Wilkinson's House Lighting scoreboard. But if they can get a score here, tighten things up just a little bit, see what they can do. Snap is away. Brown rolls out to his right. Pressure coming. He's got to get it away.
They got it.
Fumble. Hurricane picks it up. They're running with it the other way.
Number 33.
And taken out of bounds. A flag, again, a late hit. Sersansi, he already stepped out of bounds, and Sersansi kind of threw him down, so this will go against Pineview.
Wow.
But Hurricane, again, just stops the drive in the red zone.
What a fortunate break. Brian Ireland was right there at the right time to pick up that fumble. I was trying to get the number who forced it, but then that Sarsansi, that play is going to give them an extra 15 yards. They're going to be out almost midfield. What a huge play.
Wow. Tiger fans, you got to be feeling this one. The student section right in front of us came alive, too.
Well, I got a little too excited there. I was yelling fumble in your ear before.
Oh, I loved it.
Man.
That's what we need. Big play. They're going to spot the ball now at the 47.
Caden, how many times has Pineview been inside the red zone and not scored? That's the 4th time, I think.
It's up there. It's up there.
Oh, my gosh.
We've had interception. We've had a fumble. We've had flags. We've seen a lot of it as, again, plays called dead, another flag.
Well, you had Roseland who scored. They had to call it back because of a holding penalty.
Yeah, that's true. And then they threw the interception outside after that, too.
Yeah. Crazy.
But then Hurricane got it to about where they're at now. I think, in fact, they were at the 47-yard line. Penalties push them back, and here we are again, another 5-yard penalty for Hurricane. 1st and 15.
They're just going backwards.
Snaps away, Grundell, he's going to pass this one out. Does he have his guy? No good. The defensive pressure got there. That was Dinsmore, Tyson Dinsmore, who got over to it. Stopped Carter Ashby from hauling that one in.
Yeah, that was an excellent play by Dinsmore. He timed it up perfect. We got another flag down too, Caden. Usually that's a sign of either late hit. Oh no, it's a hold against Hurricane. And that's going to be 10 yards from the 32. That's a 20-yard penalty.
That's a big penalty.
Again, why aren't they running the? Wow.
All right, with 1:23 left on the clock in the 3rd quarter, still 21-13, Hurricane leads, but I feel like I'm watching some deja vu here. Penalties pushing Hurricane back. They just can't get past midfield mark. Hurricane can't get past midfield. Pineview can't get past the red zone and score. Grundell rolls out looking for a pass. He's got his guy. That's Staples. Can Staples get enough for first down? He's got the room to run. Can he get there? He's close. I think he's got it. I think he's got it by about a yard.
Boy, what a play call. They rolled Grundell out to the right, threw back to Staples on the screenplay, and he broke the tackle, and he was off to the races. What a play.
Hey, that might not have been a long pass, but you know what? I'm still giving it a bomb of the game, a Jason bomb of the game with Bay Equity Home Loans. Go talk to Jason Baum. He's a good dude.
He's a real good dude.
So now into Panther territory. Hurricane on a first down. Running it this time is Staples. Gets a yard.
Oh, another
flag coming in from way in the back.
I think that umpire threw that about 25 yards.
Okay, I'm giving him the bomb of the game now. That was a good throw.
He played a little quarterback in high school.
I guess so, huh?
Oh, he's waving it off now. They waved it off.
See, yeah, he just wanted to show off. That's all it was.
I feel like the umpire, the refs, they're trying to be a part of this game a little too much.
You know, there reaches a certain point where it's like, is it too many flags?
Yes.
Can we just let them play? But also, you don't want to let it get chippy.
Yeah, you're trying to control it.
I get it. Grundell looking to pass again, airing it out. Another flag on the play, over the shoulder. Oh, almost there. Another flag. Pass interference call?
Yeah, you got a pass interference, and then I don't know what this one up here is. I don't know if it's a hold or a chop block.
It's against Hurricane.
Oh, hands to the face. So this play didn't even exist. Would be they'll
Number
just bounce
72,
each other
huh?
off. Yeah.
That was Mahanrai, and I can't say his last name, but he told me earlier on Media Day I can just call him Mahanrai. So Tonu Maipea, I think is what it is.
Yeah, I'm impressed. You ripped that off like you were part Polynesian.
Little do you know. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. We've had, this 3rd quarter has been crazy with the penalties, with the missed opportunities, with the turnovers. What a quarter. We still got 56 seconds left.
2nd down, 10 to go. Grundell throws it out again. Does he got his guy? Does he bring it in? RJ
did.
Wright?
Oh, they're saying
he's out.
Boy, what a catch.
Oh, man.
I thought he might have drugged that 1 foot in, but no, he got just out of the boundary there. That was great coverage by Braxton Linville, number 21. Now RJ Wright's over there saying, hey, dude, I got my foot in. He's trying to plead with the umpire over there.
Man, all he needs is one.
Yeah.
This isn't NFL ball. You just need one. You just need one foot in. Well, R.J. Wright's been running miles out there. He's been going downfield quite a lot.
Well, look for him maybe run that wide receiver screen here on 3rd and long. That's
Yeah, they got
bread and butter.
Brundell. He's going out with it.
Got him.
He's got his receiver down to the 8-yard line. That was number 6, Alex DeLeo for the Tigers.
Wow.
Good shot to DeLeo. Now again, bomb of the game right there. Good
Jason
play.
Boy, they went to DeLeo. He had one-on-one coverage. He just beat the cornerback, and he had a good 2-3 yards on him. What a beautiful throw.
That was a great throw. Now well inside of that Cache Valley Bank red zone.
Boy, this
We're going
could
to spot
be
the ball at the, I think that's at about the 7-yard line, right?
Yeah,
7 or 8,
7-yard
seven?
line. Yep.
Running up the middle, Staples, gain of the play. Excuse me, they actually spotted it at the 9, so it was first and goal from the 9. He got down to the 7 just now.
Yeah, I'd like to see him do a little rollout with Grundell. Maybe flood the wide side of the field, roll him to the right, give him a run-pass option here.
Yeah.
'Cause he moves well with his feet. Sounds like they might run the fly sweep motion and have him run it.
I like having the offensive coordinator up here, huh?
Yeah. They're going to let the quarter run out. We're down to 5 seconds.
Yep, 5, 4, 3. Just letting it roll. They were
All
just
right.
waiting to see if they could pull him off sides, I think.
Well,
All right, well, that ends the quarter. We'll take a break here from Hurricane High School. 1 minute. We'll be right back. It's 21-13 on St. George News Radio.
Hi, Greg from the 3-time award-winning, world-famous Gold Ore Store. I have a major precious metals buyer's alert. Attention, Southern Utah and Mesquite, Nevada residents. A Texas billionaire has made a huge silver coin purchase that is putting tremendous pressure on the entire physical silver delivery supply chain. Because the vendor involved cannot source 900,000 silver eagles, we will experience exponential price increases. It is literally happening as I speak. Our insider informant has told us to make sure that our clientele makes their planned purchases immediately to secure not only the lowest price, but to be able to secure the actual physical silver bullion. Get your money out of the failed U.S. dollar and into silver now. This is the most serious silver supply chain issue that has hit the market since COVID-19. Call Gold Ore Store now, 435-703-9119. That's 435-703-9119. 435-703-9119.
Welcome back here to Hurricane High School. The Tigers currently leading over the Panthers. And Tigers trying to see if they can score here. It is 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. Caden Formaster here. Keith Curtis. Keith.
Caden, we got ourselves a fun ball game, don't we?
It's a ball game. It's a ball game.
It's gut check time right now for this Pineview defense. They can just keep working out. Yeah. Oh, now
we
the
got
just
lights
went out.
off. Here we go, some dark ball, some real night ball. Wow.
This is a momentum
Not
killer,
sure what
too.
happened here with the lights going off. This is a change here. I'm not sure why they turned off.
Wow, there's conspiracy
The
theorists going on right
students
now.
on both sides bringing out their phone lights.
They're like, play
Luckily
on.
it didn't happen during the play.
Oh, man, could you imagine?
That could have been horrible. The officials out there have to be livid.
Yeah.
I'm sure the players and coaches are livid.
Well, you almost wonder if it was a prank a student or just
Do they even have access to something like that, though?
I wouldn't think, but the lights are on at the school, so you know that it's not a power outage.
It's not a power outage, and we're still
school.
rolling here. We're online here, so I
Yeah.
know it's not on our side.
Well,
I'm not sure what's going on here, so fans kind of just hanging out in the dark. This is crazy. I've never seen something like this.
I feel like I'm at a concert or something.
This is
Caden.
insane. This is insane. This is crazy. Well, tell you what, let's take a 2-minute break. We'll kind of try to figure out what's going on and regroup after this. So 2 minutes, we'll be back on St. George News Radio. Hurricane is leading this one, 21-13.
Utah Tech University Trailblazer football has their first home game Saturday, September 10th against Chadron State inside Greater Zion Stadium. Single game reserve tickets are on sale now, or you can upgrade to full season reserve ticket packages available exclusively with a Trailblazer Club membership. It's going to be an exciting season of Trailblazer football with 5 home games. Get your tickets now at UtahTechTrailblazers.com. That's UtahTechTrailblazers.com.
Hi, this is Ryan from Inside Out Hyperbarics. Today I'm on the radio to announce our new Platinum Monthly membership. Staying with our commitment to be the best priced hyperbarics in the country, you get 4 hyperbaric sessions for the unbelievably low price of $129. Whether you're dealing with chronic physical or mental health conditions, or just trying to boost energy and vitality, we can help. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Act now. Find us on the web at InsideOutHyperbarics.com. Inside Out Hyperbarics, bringing out the best in you.
Are you looking for customizable metal buildings such as garage, carport, or barn? Man Cave Structures right here in St. George has exactly what you're looking for and will deliver and install across Utah, Nevada, and Arizona. The Man Cave Structure is a specialized customizable metal building that is a cost-effective structure that can't be beat. Come check out the new location for Man Cave Structures and Turf Direct at 1295 East Red Hills Parkway next to St. George Shuttle, or visit mancavestructures.com.
Hello, Southern Utah, it's me, Boss Man Brad. And when you think of the American way, hard work, a job well done, your local community, and your family. Here at BT Pearson Tire and Service, we work hard to earn your business and your trust with quality parts and products like Cooper Tires. Cooper Tires are an American-made tire manufacturer. We are grateful to be a locally owned and operated tire company. We now have 3 locations to serve you in St. George, Santa Clara, and Richfield, Utah. Please give us a call or come by today. We're going to keep it the American way.
Welcome back here to Hurricane High School. Strangest thing I've ever seen in my life going on right now is the lights, just middle of the game, dipped. It's out. I don't know what's going on. The scoreboard, had even reset a little bit, so I don't know if we just had a quick little power dip or what happened, but luckily everything we have has some battery in it, I guess, but that was strange.
Well, you know, Caden, these lights, too, they light up the field and stuff.
Well, I mean, it was starting right at the beginning of the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
We've gone through 3 quarters of play. So they're going to try to turn those lights on. But the offensive coordinator over here said, man, it could take 45 minutes to turn those things on.
What happens when those lights are hot? They have to cool off before they can go back on or they'll blow out.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it'll take a little while for them to show back up again.
So I don't know what's going to happen here, if this game's going to get pushed back a little bit. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on here, so we're waiting to see if we can get lights back on tonight. I don't even know. So, again, we're still all the people that are up here in the booth with us kind of went scrambling. So, I don't know. Strange things have happened for sure.
It could be with the heat and everything, too.
So we're talking with the coach up here in the booth with us and asking if he knows anything that's happening. So, but yeah, as he's kind of mentioned, we have power in other places, but currently the one place we just don't is the lights. I'm not exactly sure what's happening right now. One of the strangest things I think I've ever seen. This is interesting. So
they're going to have to do some quick decision making here. Do they go get a generator and try to power them up that way? If it's a transformer and the city can't get to it, this could be interesting.
Oh, it could be very interesting. Well, I decided to pull up the Crimson Cliffs and Desert Hills game right now. Crimson Cliffs is winning that one 21-7. It's the 4th quarter with 5 minutes 48 left. And looks like Desert Hills has the ball inside the red zone. Big play, actually.
That was a great
for
move.
a good first down gain. Down to about the 6. So, hey, if we can't call our game, we might as well call another one.
Yeah. How come
I don't know. This is crazy. Apologize for not really having much. I don't know what we can do right now in this situation. So, we'll just keep it locked in right here until we kind of get further instruction on what we can do. If they can't get these lights back on tonight, we might be postponing a ball game here. So we'll see what the officials say. We'll see what the school says. Yeah, this one's weird. I've, again, never seen something like this happen.
Well, I've seen weather delays, where lightning or whatever, but I've never seen where the lights just completely go out everywhere else, or just at the field. Everywhere else around us, just for you guys at home, there's lights on. There's lights on at the school. There's lights out in town. I mean, it's got to be a transformer or something that got blown. My guess is it got so hot with all the AC units running in the area and just too much power.
Yeah, it's very interesting. No, I'm not sure what happened either. So, but either way, we're just getting ready to start the fourth quarter here. Hurricane is leading this one 21-13. It's a weird situation. Weird situation we're in right now. So hopefully we can get a little bit of direction in what's going to be happening during this game. I don't know if they'll want to finish this up another day or not, but as of right now, a bunch of people getting their flashlights out and having some fun with it.
Well, at least they're, the students and the fans they're having a good time out there. They're just sticking around and hoping that things will work out here, but just glad to see that it's not getting chippy between both sides. Then it really would have been a problem.
Oh, probably, yeah. Man, this is unprecedented for sure. Well, across the county, it looks like Desert Hills scored, so they're tightening things up a little bit, or at least they're close to scoring. Did they call that a touchdown?
They haven't yet.
Oh, just shy. Still 21-7. Crimson's leading this one. Still waiting to try to get some official word here. Desert Hills, by the way, on the 1-yard line. Running out right up the middle, Tyden Morris, touchdown. So Desert Hills getting on the board there. Man, this is, when I say unprecedented, right?
Yeah.
This is just so much fun. Makes for good radio when we have nothing to talk about because, again, we're literally sitting here in the dark trying to figure out what's going on. So, hey, I'll tell you what. We'll go to another break. Let's make this one a little longer. Give us 4 minutes back in the studio. We'll be back in a bit on St. George News Radio.
Hey, this is Steve here with Garage Doors Only. Many years ago, I heard the old adage that says a company is only as good as its worst employee. And over the years, I have found this to be largely true. That is why we are so proud of the team of employees we have here at Garage Doors Only. Our employees are a big reason why Garage Doors Only has been voted the best garage door company in Southern Utah for 4 years in a row, and why we have hundreds of 5-star Google reviews. And right now, we are looking to expand our team. If you are an experienced garage door installer or service technician, come talk to us. Our field techs absolutely love our generous piece rate reimbursements, 4-day work weeks, and weekly paychecks. And at Garage Doors Only, we also offer paid time off, paid holidays, and a health care reimbursement program. If you don't have experience but are hardworking and detail-oriented, come join our growing team and learn what it's like to be part of the best garage door company in Southern Utah. Call or text us today at 435-868-1200 or apply in person at 689 North Bluff. Garage Doors Only, where garage doors is what we do.
Okay, folks, if you're over 62 and we're still making a mortgage payment on the home, we can stop. Crew, we can use the reverse mortgage to pay off the home and eliminate our mortgage payment for life. With our home values increasing, we now have enough equity in most cases to pay off the existing loan and not wait years of payments to do so. This is Brandon over the Cherry Creek Mortgage Team, the leader in reverse lending in the state for the past decade. Please give us a buzz. It's 525-2222 or find us at BrandonHansonMortgage.com.
September 9th and 10th, the Red Canyon Kennel Club will be hosting the Dog Show at the Washington County Legacy Park. Fun for the whole family. This event is open to the public. Over 400 entries. Judging starts at 8 a.m. each day. Meet the breeds on Saturday from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Parking for this event is $5. Admission is free. Visit redcanyonkc.org for more information. That's redcanyonkc.org.
Hey guys, Josh here at Red Rock Auto Sales. While everyone is out running around trying to find trucks to sell, Red Rock Auto Sales has the biggest selection of pre-inspected trucks ready to go for you. As a matter of fact, Red Rock Auto Sales just reduced pricing on most of our inventory. That's right, while most guys are raising their truck prices, we're lowering ours. Come down to Red Rock Auto Sales and check out the largest selection of used diesel trucks in St. George. We also have the largest selection of lifted trucks in St. George. Don't buy a truck until you stop by Red Rock Auto Sales and see what we have to offer.
If you're looking for the best local businesses in Southern Utah, check out bestofsouthernutah.com. Whatever you need for you, your family, and your home, you will find the best local companies at bestofsouthernutah.com.
Best of Southern Utah.
Or grab a copy of the Best of Southern Utah magazine, available throughout Southern Utah.
Best of Southern Utah.
Best of Southern Utah, brought to you by Dixie Power, energizing life.
Best of Southern Utah.
You have been at your job in web development for a couple of years, and now you're ready to have a change. You're ready to expand your knowledge. Balance of Nature is now hiring a full-time web developer. As a web developer at Balance of Nature, you will help manage the communication between the server and the users, as well as have the opportunity to turn the UI/UX design into code to provide the best experience for our employees and customers. Not only will you be able to expand into your web development career, but you will also have the opportunities for quarterly bonuses with benefits, including healthy daily lunches at no cost to you and access to your very own personal trainer. Now is the time to put yourself first and make the change from a job and into a career at Balance of Nature. Go to balanceofnature.com/careers to see a full list of job openings and apply today. Come join our team as Balance of Nature continues to build a future with you in mind.
Welcome back to Hurricane High School. Probably the weirdest thing to happen.
This is our athletic director. Our bulbs take a while to hear back up to turn on. I don't know.
So we've kind of figured out what the problem is here. If you're just joining us, just as we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter, the lights shut off. And not exactly sure what happened at the time, but we have a little bit more insight. So here's what happened. The lights were set to their practice schedule. Practice ends at 9, so they were ready to shut off at about 9:10. So Keith, welcome back into the studio with me. I know you just stepped away for just a second as well. But
thank you.
While you were gone, I learned a little bit about what's going on. Practice schedule.
Oh, really?
Lights were scheduled for the practice schedule. So as of right now, they're trying to get things turned back on. But again, they have to wait for it to cool down a little bit. So, and then once they do cool down, again, I don't know how long that's going to take. It's 93 out here, so cooling down might not happen too fast.
Yeah.
But either way, it looks like we should be getting back into play here. It's just going to take a little time. Just kind of take this as almost like a weather delay. So while we're at it, though, updating some scores from across the region, the final up in Cedar tonight, Snow Canyon bests the Reds 20-17. Ooh. So that one is wrapped up over there. But across the county in Washington County up to Desert Hills High School, Desert Hills is trailing 14-21 to Crimson. Crimson's had quite the season so far. They continue to have quite the season.
Well, that's going to be a really great finish here. It looks like Desert Hills has the ball, so they got a chance.
They want us to play music. Look at little girl.
Kind of still scrambling around here, so sorry if things are a little disassociated. So update here, about 20 minutes from now is when we'll get things going. So think of this as almost a second halftime between the third and fourth quarters, huh?
Yeah, really. Should we do another rally stop halftime?
Oh, that's basically what this is. This is crazy. I've never seen something like this happen. So We've already been down for probably about 10 minutes, you know, so a good half-hour break here in between. But are there pros and cons that come out of this? I mean, con is you lose momentum, right?
Yeah.
Pro might be for the team that didn't have the momentum, you get to regroup.
Yeah, you think about it, you got Hurricane who's inside the 10-yard line, got all the momentum going their way, and now that defense gets to rest. Those D linemen who have been out there hot for Pineview, you know, they get to rest up, they get to regroup, they get to meet with their coaches. The coaches can try to coach them up. So, yeah, it's definitely an advantage for Pineview, I think, because it just takes all the momentum and sucks it right out.
Oh, absolutely right. Big play, by the way, across. I'm watching the Desert Hills game as we speak over on Region 10 Sports.tv. Titan Morris with a big gain for the Thunders. They're getting closer to scoring position as well. But penalties push them back. So
that's a big play there.
Yeah.
They were inside the 30, right? With that.
That would have got them about to the 30. You're right.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's hot. I'm out of water, and we still got a quarter left to play. It's going to be one of those kind of days.
Oh, we're starting to see the light coming on now.
A little bit of light. They said about 5 minutes or so from when the lights die. Hey, I can see the field a little bit. That's not a bad thing. Hey, we'll tell you what. Let's take another 3-minute break, and then we'll kind of recap what's going on here and be back into it. So 3 minutes. We'll be back on the other side here on St. George News Radio.
Are you a do-it-yourselfer or a contractor looking to source artificial turf? Turf Direct, Southern Utah's #1 trusted source for artificial grass, has you covered with the right product. Incredible pricing and warranty. Your #1 choice for your artificial grass is Turf Direct for the highest quality, durable, and pet-friendly flow drainage technology. Turf Direct's artificial grass experts can help you take your yard from a oh to a whoa. Turf Direct is now located at 1295 East Red Hills Parkway next to St. George Shuttle.
Hi, this is Marty Lane. So this just happened to me on Thursday afternoon. My mom started some new medication. It made her pass out and fall to the ground. But because she was wearing her life-saving button, she pushed it and it called Rescue Alert of Dixie. They called paramedics who were on their way to her house, and then Rescue Alert called me to tell me about the situation. We arrived at the same time, but were able to get her to the hospital and the care that she needed. Now, what if she didn't have Rescue Alert of Dixie? I can't help to think the worst. She would have been laying there for days if no one was checking on her. But she was able to get immediate medical attention because she was wearing her Rescue Alert system. And this is why you should have it too. And it's less than $1 a day. Is $1 a day worth your peace of mind? Of course it is. If you or your loved one isn't ready for assisted living or a memory care facility, call Rescue Alert of Dixie, 435-986-1735, or visit them online at rescuealertdixie.com.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Utah Army National Guard. Aired by the Utah Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hey, this is Steve here with Garage Doors Only. Many years ago, I heard the old adage that says, a company is only as good as its worst employee. And you know, over the years, I have found this to be largely true. That is why we are so proud of the team of employees we have here at Garage Doors Only. Our employees are a big reason why Garage Doors Only has been voted the best garage door company in Southern Utah for 4 years in a row, and why we have hundreds of 5-star Google reviews. And right now, we are looking to expand our team. If you are an experienced garage door installer or service technician, come talk to us. Our field techs absolutely love our generous piece rate reimbursements, 4-day work weeks, and weekly paychecks. And at Garage Doors Only, we also offer paid time off, paid holidays, and a health care reimbursement program. If you don't have experience but are hardworking and detail-oriented, come join our growing team and learn what it's like to be part of the best garage door company in Southern Utah. Call or text us today at 435-868-1200 or apply in person at 689 North Bluff. Garage Doors Only, where garage doors is what we do.
Well, we are back and we have lights.
Let there be light, right?
That's exactly right. Oh man, I've never been so excited to see just lights turn on in my life. So here we go. We're going to be starting things off in the fourth quarter, and Hurricane is inside of the 10-yard line, so scoring position for the Tigers. By the way, again, Snow Canyon beat Cedar tonight with 1:51 left on the clock right now across at Desert Hills. Crimson stopped a fourth down run just shy, about a yard shy of the line to gain, so Crimson took the ball back. So again, 1:51 to go. It's 21-14. Crimson holding on to that lead, and they have the ball on offense. So, but we'll get things going here shortly, it looks like. Both teams kind of huddled up, ready to go.
Well, they gave him a 3-minute warm-up period, and that's got 5 seconds left, so I think we're going to get rolling. Here we go.
Yep, the defense heading out on the field for the Panthers. So let's get rolling. We got ourselves a football game here, huh? Starting off the fourth quarter.
Well, if the fourth is anything like the third, we're in for a real treat, I'll tell you. There was a little sarcasm with that.
I liked it. I like that. That was great. So again, it's 21-13 right now. Hurricane leads this one heading into the fourth up on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. One of the strangest things. I mean, we've experienced rain delays, lightning delays. One thing I've never seen is a light delay. Already a flag, though, before we even get rolling. By the way, it's a 4th and 4.
Oh, offsides. It's going to be offsides against Pineview, so they're going to get
against Pineview. Push
2
it
yards
forward.
out of that.
4th down situation for Crimson, so Desert Hills gets the ball back again with 1:38 left to go. That game is over on region10sports.tv. Now, again, 2nd down on the 5. Running with it, Grundell almost gets there. He might be a yard short.
He's just inside the 1-yard line there.
Just short. He kind of got wrapped up and thrown back. It's a good defensive play.
Yeah, all he needed to do was kind of stretch the ball out there, and he would have caught the goal line, but he safely held on to it. So now you got 2nd down and goal, or 3rd down and goal at the 1. Oh, and we got another flag, a false start now.
False start going against the offense, I believe, right?
Yeah, it's going to come back 5 yards.
That is that's tough break.
Well, you go from 3rd and 1 at the 1 to now 3rd and 6 at the 6. And this is one of those times where, you know, the delay, you can see it just affects people.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 3rd down. Grundell looking to pass. Got him. Another flag on the play, but he's got R.J. Wright in the end zone. So it is a touchdown. What is the flag? Looks like it's going against Hurricane.
False
start again.
Oh, my gosh.
Push it back another.
5 yards.
Man. Tigers looking to extend that lead, and they just can't do it. We are in a we're in an interesting stalemate right now where both of these teams just cannot get it into the end zone.
Well, every play that we've ran since the lights have come back on, there's been a flag.
I'd love to know how many times the flag has left the waistline of these officials.
My goodness. Well, here we are. Big play right here.
All right, here we go. 3rd down, 11-yard line. It is 3rd and goal. Grundell takes the snap. He's going to pass it. Does he have his guy in the end zone? R.J. Wright, he's got him. No flags. That is a touchdown.
Boy, that was a beautiful pass by Grundell that time. He didn't go back shoulder. He went over the top, and that was perfectly placed.
So with 11:05 on the clock, they get the touchdown. It's 27-13 on the Wilkinson's House Lighting scoreboard. That also, Keith, pushes it above that 25 mark.
Yeah.
That's the big score dessert from Holbrook Asphalt. Head on over to Yogurtland, get 5 ounces free.
It's yogurt time, everybody.
As of right now, Hurricane is the only team to score over 25, so they unlocked it for all of us here in Region 10. Kick is up, and it is good. Let's make that 28-13.
Well, right, that's his 2nd touchdown catch on the night. He's got 5 in the last 3 ball games. So he's on fire. He's got a connection with Grundell. And just like that, Hurricanes now up 15, and this is a big hill to climb back from for Pineview.
Yeah, this is a big, big hill, as you mentioned. That's a good way to put it. I mean, being down by 15 is tough, but across at Desert Hills, 46 seconds left. Desert Hills is trailing 14-21. They do have the ball on Crimson's 48-yard line. It's 2nd and 10, so quite a ways to go in that one. But for the Thunder, but a little bit of time to do it. I've seen stranger things happen.
Well, they got a timeout left, so they've got options.
Bo Wall dumps it off. Decent gain, so they'll have to call a timeout there to stop the clock. But Pineview going to be receiving this one from the Tigers.
Yeah, if I was Hurricane, I wouldn't kick it to Quincy Jones. He's had quite a night returning it. Curious to see if Wright just pooches it like he did towards the end of the half.
Kick is away. Gets it at the 5-yard line, running back with it up the middle. Gets stuffed up around the 23. So not a bad return.
No, that was good coverage, actually. Good kick coverage for Hurricane. 3 guys in on the tackle. Number 35 for Hurricane. We might as well give him a shout out.
Well, we would if we had that name on the roster, huh?
88 was in there too. That's Luke Hutchings. So we might as well give a little shout out, let the parents know at home how well he's doing, or grandma and grandpa if they're listening in.
It's Braxton Linville for the Panthers that brought the ball back out. Just under 11 minutes. Snaps away. Brown looking to pass. He's going to go out for it. Does he have his guy just overthrown? Again, number 20, we don't have that name on the roster, but
boy, he had him open too. He had a step on the DB and in between the safety there. Just couldn't quite get that pass to drop in there. That's a long throw clear across the wide side of the field, trying to drop it in the bucket there, and just overthrew him.
So here we go again now. 2nd down, 2nd and 10. An interception by Crimson Cliffs, by the way, to kind of wrap up that game. So Crimson will end up winning that one, as Brown kept that one himself and dropped for a loss.
Yeah, that was a great job that time up front by Hurricane. They had number 52 in there. We've called his name quite a bit tonight. That's Kellen Pledger, as well as number 27, Alexander Stubbs. They've been all over the place on defense.
3rd down, 10 to go.
This is where Hurricane needs to get some pressure on Brown in order to get rid of the ball quick.
Snap is away. Brown looking to pass. He's going to go deep. Line drive pass. Oh, almost picked off, but there are multiple flags. Are you going?
Yeah, it's offense or defensive passive.
Pass interference.
Either that or holding. Yeah, they were hanging on to Costa, and it wasn't letting him get to the ball. So that'll be an automatic 1st down for Pineview.
Yes, it will. Hey, Pineview, you're going to take every break you can get right now, right?
Oh, yeah.
So final over at Desert Hills. Crimson wins that one 21-14. So that gives one more loss to Desert Hills. They'll even out to 2-2. Crimson improves now to 3-1. They're looking pretty tight there.
Yeah, that defense rebounded after getting kind of pushed around a little bit by Timpview last week.
Brown drops back to pass, gets the pass away.
Oh,
he's got a wide open receiver. He's going to fall out of bounds. That is not going to be completed.
Boy.
That, again, is Costa. So
they could have seen him a little bit earlier. Costa was wide open down that side.
He broke that defense apart.
Man, that would have been a big play if he could have just ran under it, got a little air under it, and let him run under it. Boy, Hurricane fans breathe a sigh of relief on that one. A little surprised they don't have a safety over on that side.
A little bit. Here you go, Brown dropping back to pass. Gets across the middle, has his guy. 1st down and a little bit more.
Well, Brown does a nice job waiting for 20 to get open. He just runs a deep curl route. And Brown has at least 5-6 seconds back there in the pocket. There's just too much time. Hurricanes got to switch it up a little bit and get a little pressure on him, make it a little more challenging.
So that's Braxton Linville on the catch there. It brings up another U First Credit Union first down. Brown trying to spread out that offense a little bit. Passes across, had his guy right there in the flat, just could not pull it in. Costa again.
Boy, they faked the dive to Sarsansi, and Costa was open. Brown too high, or else he would have picked up a nice 4 or 5 yards.
All right, here we go. Second down, 10 to go. 9:29 on the clock. Again, it's 28-13. Hurricane leads. Pineview with the ball in Hurricane territory on the 46-yard line. Pineview, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tyler Brown. Drops back, pressure, taken down for a loss.
Well, just like that, Caden, I said they got to get pressure, and they brought Kevin Tillis, the senior, from that outside backer position on the blitz, and they brought him down.
Colby Richardson on the sack. So that brings up now 3rd down and 18.
Well, if you're Hurricane here, you can just bat that ball down and make him force a punt.
Snaps away, Brown looking to pass. He's running with it, trying to get to at least that original line of scrimmage, and he gets there, so not enough. It'll be a 4th down.
Yeah, 4th and about 10 yards
10
to go. My guess is they might probably go for it, being down 2 scores. That was a great job that time. They got good pressure on him. Landon Stewart, they blitzed him again from the middle linebacker spot just to flush him out of the pocket, and then number 27, Alexander Stubbs, pushed him out of bounds. Again, Caden, we haven't called Quincy Jones's name this second half.
We really haven't. Well, it looks like we're going to have a timeout taken on the field. The Fabulous Freddy's Fabulous timeout. We'll take a quick timeout ourselves. Give us 30 seconds, and we'll be back in the action here on St. George News Radio.
Utah Tech University Trailblazer football has their first home game Saturday, September 10th against Chadron State inside Greater Zion Stadium. Single game reserve tickets are on sale now, or you can upgrade to full season reserve ticket packages available exclusively with a Trailblazer Club membership. It's going to be an exciting season of Trailblazer football with 5 home games. Get your tickets now at UtahTechTrailblazers.com. That's UtahTechTrailblazers.com.
Fabulous timeout. Hurricane currently leads over Pineview. It's 28-13. Pineview in control of the ball, but it is a 4th down. They got 4th and 10 to go. Now at this point, 8 minutes left in the game. Kind of feels like they got to go for it, and sure enough, they're going to. They're bringing Brown back out onto the field.
Yeah, at this point, they don't have anything to lose, Caden. They got to try to get some points here, so not surprised they're going after it.
Brown, jumping off sides. That's going to go against Pineview, too. It's going to push him back even further.
Boy, that's when you go back to the huddle and say, can you just watch the ball, please?
He wasn't watching either. He just went for it.
I guess it was a little too noisy and drew him off, so 4th and 10 goes to 4th and 15 now. It makes it just a little bit harder.
Yeah. Hey, if this crowd's going to be loud like that, you got to figure out a way to go to a silent count or something, you know? Usually you don't have to do that in high school.
No.
But they're not going to make it easy on him. Brown takes the snap, dropping back on a 4th down, airs it out deep. There's no one there. turnover on downs. Hurricanes going to get the ball at the 49-yard line inside of Pineview territory.
Boy, Brown was trying to hit Costa down the middle of the field, and it looked like Costa got his feet mixed up with number 52, Kellen Pledger, but the referees let it go because it was incidental contact, and that'll be a turnover of downs. A great field position now for Hurricane.
So again, a couple of games already ending here in Region 10. Crimson Cliffs and Snow Canyon both getting wins. Cedar losing to Snow Canyon, and Desert Hills falls to Crimson. All right, Hurricane offense out on the field. It's U First Credit Union first down on the 49-yard line of the Panthers. Handoff, Staples takes it. Gain of about 4. We'll drop him at a 3.5-yard gain, we'll say.
Yeah, that's just a nice job by Staples. He just stuck his nose in there between the center and the guard, and they got a good enough push up front that, 3-4 yards a pop. That's exactly what you want, and it keeps that clock rolling.
Second down, 6 to go. Rendell takes a snap. He's dropping back, looking for somewhere to pass it to. His pressure's getting to him. He can't get out of it. Taken down for a loss.
Boy, Caden, that's a big, big play right there. Grundell, he's young. He's a sophomore. He's going to learn, though, that as the pressure comes and you get outside the pocket, you just got to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because now you lose 10 yards. That's like a holding penalty. You lost 10 yards just like that.
Yeah. The problem with the penalty is you'd at least get your second down back.
Yeah.
Now it's third down.
Yep. Puts it in third
16.
and very long. Yeah.
Again, just mistakes have been kind of the name of the game here. Grundell gets this one out. It's got his receiver. I think that was Ashby. Sure enough, yeah, Carter Ashby on the reception. Not quite enough for a first down still, but it definitely puts them in closer territory. Now they are holding on to the lead on a 4th and 4. Do you go for it here? Or do you just bring out the punting unit?
No, you punt it. You got a 2-score lead, you got to punt it. Just let the clock run. If anything, you let milk the 30 seconds on it. But let's go back to that last play. That was a great play call, and they ran R.J. Wright on a deep post pattern, and then they ran Ashby on an out, and it caused some confusion there on Pineview's defense. Almost picked up the first down.
Snaps away. So is the punt. Not a bad one. 21. Bounces out to around the 20. Yep, they'll bring it out. So Pineview, again, offense going to be starting things off. It'll be U first down for the Panthers at the, let's see where they end up spotting it, 25-yard line, it looks like, yeah.
Well, here we are again, Ken. 5:51 left.
15-point game. Again, Hurricane leading 28-13 up on the Wilkinson's House Lighting scoreboard. Well, a few positives to come out of this game would be, number one, you have 6 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's 6 donations from Finley Hyundai for touchdowns. Brown airs this one out, gets enough for first down.
Yep.
He's got it.
12 yards on the crossing pattern there there's Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones again, yeah.
Again, we haven't called his name all second half. I'm glad to see him get the ball, and they need to get him out in space a little more, get him some creativity going.
U First Credit Union first down again for the Panthers, down to the 38-yard line. Brown takes the snap in the gun, looking to pass again. Has all the time in the world. Finally, pressure coming. Rolls out to his right side. Still gets the pass away. Did he bring it in? Did he go out? What are they going to say?
I think they're calling him in.
They're calling it a catch. That's, again, number 20. A name we still don't have on the roster, but.
Yeah, it's beautiful. He laid out full Pete Rose type, coming into home. He's diving for that ball and drug the bottom feet in. That was a great catch. Bring a little baseball reference into the football game here.
I like it. Here we go again. First down. Panthers. Brown going to throw this one out. He's got a guy there again. Jones gets down to the 21-yard line.
Boy, that time Brown did a nice job dropping that one in between the linebacker and the safety. They were in a cover 2. And again, Jones hangs on to the catch and picks up another 20 yards. Beautiful throw and catch right there.
21-yard line. It's a U First Credit Union first down again for the Panthers. They're rolling right now, trying to get in the end zone, make something back out of this game. 5 minutes on the clock right now. Snap is away. Brown back to pass. A lot of pressure coming. Slips it, runs with it. He's out past the 20, the 10. He's at the 5, slides at the 3.
Boy,
took a little bit of a hit, too.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag because he kind of dropped down on him there right as he slid. Usually you can't hit a defensive player, especially the quarterback. Jace Meekum, number 9, got away with that one.
Yeah. So with the ball placed at the 5, that's what they say he'll start it. He started his slide easily now inside of that Cache Valley Bank red zone. And first and goal situation now for the Panthers. They've been here before recently, multiple times, and haven't been able to convert. So can they do it now? That's the big question.
I think they need to try that speed option, you know, and just see if that might get them in. I think that could do it.
He's going to keep it. They are doing the option, but it's going to be, almost taken down to the backfield, but he slips it back down to that original line to gain. That is that was a big save for the Panthers.
Yeah, that was a great read by Kevin Tillis, sorry. He's the number 11. He's the free safety. He read that perfectly.
Yeah.
Forced the pitch and made the tackle.
Well, and Sanchez being able to slip that first one, get back to, lost a yard, yes, but he could have lost 5.
Yeah.
So, hey, if you're Panthers, take what you can get. Second down from the 6-yard line, second and goal.
The Hurricane fans are feeling this important event coming up right here.
Snaps away, Brown, pressure coming.
Oh, he's down.
He took a knee. He took a knee. He's down.
Well, that's great
pressure. That's a big loss.
Landon Stewart from his linebacker position came shooting in there. Got just enough of Brown and brought him down to the ground for a sack.
Now we're at with a Freddy's Fabulous timeout. Let's take a quick 30 seconds. We'll come back, see if Pineview can punch it in here. 30-second break. We'll be back on St. George News Radio.
Stop suffering with pain. Tune in Mondays and Tuesdays at 5 p.m. for the Be Pain Free radio show, featuring nationally renowned chiropractic specialist Dr. Ward Wagner. You've seen Dr. Wagner as a guest on the hugely popular TV show The Doctors, and his knowledge of cutting-edge non-surgical drug-free pain solutions is unsurpassed. Listen to Dr. Ward Wagner Mondays and Tuesdays at 5 p.m. for the Be Pain Free radio show, brought to you by Dixie Chiropractic, right here on St. George News Radio, 1450 KZNU.
Welcome back. Pineview Panthers trying to punch into the end zone. Started things off at the 5-yard line, got pushed back a yard, got pushed back another 7 or so.
Yeah, they just gone backwards, Caden. They can't seem to get forward.
It's third down, third and goal. It's a long third and goal. It's Brown. Pass across the middle is there. Can they punch it through?
Oh, they're calling him down at the 1.
They're going to call him down at the 1. You're right. Just shy.
That was big number 10, Blake Stuckey, with the reception. They did a crossing pattern between him and Quincy Jones. They did what they call a cross or a rub, just trying to get the defenders to run into each other, and that was a great throw and catch there. So here we go, 4th and 1.
Back at it. Can they punch it in? Rosenlind. Abe Rosenlind gets it in. That's a Pineview touchdown.
It's just what Pineview needed here with 2:41 left. They needed that score. Now they're probably going to go for 2.
I would assume they'll go for 2 here because they need it.
Well, do you go for 2 here, or do you just kick it and hope to get the ball back?
That's tough.
Because if you don't get it, then I would kick it if it was me.
They're going for it.
Yeah.
Rosenlind's lining up to go for it.
Little surprised.
Rosenlind sweeping across. Does he have enough to get there?
No.
He does not. Big stop by the Tigers.
See, now that play, they are forced to score 2 more times to even have a chance to win, and you got 2 minutes left. Whereas if you just kick the extra point, then they end up having a 1-score ball game. But we don't make the big bucks sitting from up here, Caden.
No, we don't. Well, that's 28-19 now as the Panthers get on the board. But, yeah, it's a tough break now because it makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think you go for the field goal just so that you at least have some hope of getting.
You got to give yourself a chance. And by making that, taking that, you just took yourself out of the game with that call.
So here we go. Let's see what we can do here for the Panthers. Can they make something happen? Do they go onside kick? You know, what's the plan here? With 2:41 on the clock left in this game, 28-19 again on the Wilkinson's house lighting scoreboard. I wouldn't be surprised to see some onside kick action.
Oh, yeah.
They're lining up for it. They got one guy back just in case, but.
Well, there's two fields of thought here, Caden. You can either do the onside, but you got 10 guys up front, right?
Yep.
You could also try to do a little pooch kick over the top of the first row of 10 guys or into the middle of the field. But you have to be really good at that. It's usually your odds are best with you roll it on the ground and hope it bounces off someone.
Onside kick picked up by the Tigers.
That's a great job by the hands team up there up front. So good job by the Tigers, like you said. Sure-handed. Who is that? I'm trying to. Oh, that's Stapley.
Oh yeah,
number 20. Staples.
Yeah.
Great job, just getting the ball, hanging on to it, and going to the ground.
Yep, Ethan Staples. Hey, that's a good hand to have right in front middle, though.
Oh, yeah.
If you want someone with some good hands, he's your guy to have up there for the Tigers. So
give it to your running back who you trust. That's smart.
All right, so the Tigers get the ball at the 50-yard line.
Okay, and usually one first down, they'll milk all their timeouts, and then if you can get a first down, the game will be over.
Let's see what they can pull off here as the Tigers take the snap. Keeping it on the ground is Staples. He pushes it forward for a 4-yard gain. 5 yards.
Boy, I feel for that Pineview number 56. He got taken down by Moroni. I'm not going to try to say his last name, but Colton Fong. He was along for the ride on that one.
Fabulous Freddy's Fabulous timeout taken out on the field. So again, with 2:30 left on the clock, we'll take a quick timeout ourselves, 30 seconds, and we will be back on the other side. Hop back into the action here. 28-19. Coming out of Fabulous Freddy's Fabulous timeout. Second down, 5 to go. The ball is placed on the Panthers 46. Perkin pushing further into territory, and there goes the lights again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, right at 10 o'clock. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me.
I would not be surprised.
It would take another half hour.
If they don't call the game.
It would take another half hour.
In fact, you're seeing the umpires out there. Both teams they're gathering. I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just say, you know what, let's call it. Pineview had to. That's tough. If you're Coach Boyer out there, do you just say, yeah, it's fine.
Holy cow.
You don't ever want to take the loss.
What were the odds of it happening once, let alone twice?
I know. Whoever set that timer needed to set it for 11 o'clock tonight, not for 10.
Gosh.
Wow. I've seen something like this happen once. I never thought it would happen twice. Here we go.
Let alone in the same game.
Let alone in the same game.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, well, with 2:30 left, we're still trying to decide what's going on here. I just asked one of the coach, what do you think? Are they going to call it or not? And he says, yeah, probably not. I'm sure they'll want to play for it with 2.5 minutes left, but.
Well, even too many things can happen. You know, a fumble and you pick it up and run it back, or.
Well, at what point do you just say, hey, let's meet up after school one of these days and play the last 2:30?
Yeah, I think Hurricanes and their fans and their coaching staff will stay here until the lights are back on. They don't care.
Hey, again, at least it didn't happen mid-play, but.
Oh, my goodness.
Whew, man. Well, let's, again, let's take another, what should we say? Let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll hop back in, shall we? 3 minutes. We'll be back here on St. George News Radio.
Labor Day weekend, it's a truckload sales event at Discount Mattress. The lowest prices on mattresses just got lower. It's a hard-charging weekend with slam and bam brands such as Englander. Bring the kids for the Discount Mattress free layaway. Local delivery, setup, removal, and when they're gone, they're gone. It's a truckload sales event at Discount Mattress in the Fiesta Plaza next to Sportsman's Warehouse. Discount Mattress. We'll sell you the mattress, but you'll only need your pillow.
Are you a do-it-yourselfer or a contractor looking to source artificial turf? Turf Direct, Southern Utah's #1 trusted source for artificial grass, has you covered with the right product. Incredible pricing and a 16-year warranty. Your #1 choice for your artificial grass is Turf Direct for the highest quality, durable, and pet-friendly flow drainage technology. Turf Direct's artificial grass experts can help you take your yard from a O to a Turf Direct is now located at 1295 East Red Hills Parkway, next to St. George Shuttle.
The Ledges of St. George. This 7,200-yard par 72 golf course designed by Matt Dye features impressive red rock backdrops, immaculately designed greens, and expansive views of Snow Canyon State Park. The Ledges Golf Club offers world-class golf unlike anything else in southern Utah. Their desert environment makes for great year-round golf weather and is the perfect place to challenge your friends for a round of great golf. Call the Ledges Golf Shop for more information and to book your tee time at 435-634-4640.
A lot of people don't realize that you can have a beautiful funeral and still choose cremation. Heartlight Affordable Funeral Services right here in Southern Utah can help you with both. By pre-planning your services, you can make your wishes known and give your family the opportunity for closure.
Hi, this is Brian at Heartlight Affordable Funeral Services in Cedar City. Call me today and see that there is a difference. 435-586-3456. Or find us online at affordablefuneralservices.com and look for the candle.
Hey, this is Steve here with Garage Doors Only. Many years ago, I heard the old adage that says a company is only as good as its worst employee. And you know, over the years, I have found this to be largely true. That is why we are so proud of the team of employees we have here at Garage Doors Only. Our employees are a big reason why Garage Doors Only has been voted the best garage door company in Southern Utah for 4 years in a row, and why we have hundreds of 5-star Google reviews. And right now, we are looking to expand our team. If you are an experienced garage door installer or service technician, come talk to us. Our field techs absolutely love our generous piece rate reimbursements, 4-day work weeks, and weekly paychecks. And at Garage Doors Only, we also offer paid time off, paid holidays, and a health care reimbursement program. If you don't have experience but are hardworking and detail-oriented, come join our growing team and learn what it's like to be part of the best garage door company in Southern Utah. Call or text us today at 435-868-1200 or apply in person at 689 North Bluff. Garage Doors Only, where garage doors is what we do.
Something I never thought I'd see is the lights going off twice in one game, but here we are in the dark again. So what do we do in this situation? I don't even know, but we just continue to play some football, I guess. We got to wait. Last time it took about half an hour till we were back up and running.
Yeah. Yeah, about 30 minutes by the time those lights cool down and come back on again. So
you know it's bad when my timer comes on my phone saying that it's going into silence mode and not letting any text come through, you know? Saying, hey, it's bedtime, so. But, hey, here we are, still at the football field. We're gonna wait for this game to end. We got 2.5 minutes left on the clock. players, fans, coaches, officials, us. I think we're all just kind of at this point just kind of throwing our arms up in the air like, all right, well, what are we going to do?
Yep. Just kind of
we just roll with these punches.
Yep.
Roll with the punches. So,
Caden, I was just looking through the state scores on, Deseret News, and, Timpview beat our Crimson last week. They beat them pretty good. Well, they're up playing Bingham, which is a 6A school this week, and they're leading them 21-16 at half.
Wow.
So Timpview, they had it rolling there for a while, about 10 years ago. It looks like they might have a really good team again this year.
Oh, Timpview's got a lot of good talent. They always have.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're looking at across the state of Utah and the college programs between BYU, University of Utah, and even outside of the state, you're looking at guys from Timpview.
Yeah.
I mean, even some guys that are pushing their way into the NFL right now. Samson Nakua, for example.
Well, and the other thing is, too, is they hit Snow College, the JC ranks, too. They've got a really good program there. That's for sure. I was just looking at some other scores. I don't know if there's of interest just from the local area. Kanab is at Duchesne tonight. Kanab's up 14-7. And Milford is losing to San Juan 35-10 at
San
half.
Juan's always got a good team.
Oh, yeah. They've got a good program down there. Kind of a central Utah score. Juab is beating Delta 28-21. That's kind of a rivalry out that way.
Yeah, for sure.
Logan Woods Cross, just give you an update on a 4A score. Woods Cross is up 17-0. Parowan played Gunnison today, and they are losing. Gunnison is beating them 27-0. Beaver is beating Summit Academy 30-0. And Enterprise, your Enterprise Wolves are up 14-7 on North Summit. So.
Hey, Wolves are good. They're undefeated so far.
Yeah, and 5 minutes left in the third. I'm sure this is
between them and Kanab. That's kind of the two in the region that are pretty tough right now.
For
so
2A.
Yeah.
Is Milford 1A or 2A? They're 1A, aren't they? No, they're 2A.
I think they're 1A. Well, Enterprise is actually 1A for football.
Okay.
So
let's see what else we got here.
That's the only sport they're 1A in is football. Well, again, the score here currently, Hurricane is winning this one 28-19 on their own turf. The brand new turf, I should say, right?
Yeah.
We were joking around saying, should we just do our post-game show kind of right now, and then when the action finishes up, we can just be like, hey, that's it,
Yeah.
And kind of not a bad idea, part of it. I'll say I won't call it the post-game show because we still have some game left to be played, so make sure you're sticking around. But this does give us a good opportunity to reflect on the 3 3/4 worth of action that's happened in this game. So as of right now, on both sides of the line here, who's kind of standing out? I know for me, from Pineview side, ever since Brown kind of came in at quarterback, he's kind of been the leader of the show, and he's done really quite well. If it weren't for the penalties, which a lot of that is not up to him, I think that Pineview wouldn't be too bad. Again, a little bit of some throwing off target, but at the same time, he's had some very good passes, a couple bombs. So I'd say for him, he's definitely going up there for the Hearst Ace player of the game on Pineview side.
I'd have to agree with you. Started off early like Quincy Jones was going to be that player of the game.
Yeah.
Had some nice return yards and had some nice catches, but then they kind of went away from him, and they tried to get Costa involved and some of the running backs involved. But I definitely think Brown would be the player of the game if you were to pick one for Pineview on that side.
Yeah, I definitely would agree with that. On the other side, on Hurricane's side of the ball, I don't know who I'd say there. It's easy to give it to the quarterback, easy to give it to Garrett Grundell, but it's like, do I want to have that as my cop out? Because he has played pretty well, but there have been some other big plays by different guys throughout the night, but I just don't know if anyone's done it as good as him consistently so far. He's played pretty well.
Well, I might argue with you a little bit. I think
maybe Staples.
You got Staples, who's ran well, but then you've got also R.J. Wright, who's got 2 touchdowns on the night.
That's true. And he did make that one catch that I'm still holding on to as our AWP playmaker play of the game, was that over-the-shoulder catch by R.J. Wright. So understandable.
But then they've also had, great contributions on defense from number 11, Kevin Tillis. We called his name a lot tonight.
That's true.
We've called 27, Alexander Stubbs a lot. They're both juniors for Hurricane, so they're getting some really, really good, valuable playing time at the varsity level. But, I think you could go with any of those guys. I think it comes down to, I think Grindell's done great. He hasn't turned the ball over. He hasn't forced it anywhere. He hasn't had interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
He came into the game having 8 interceptions and, averaging 2-3 a ball game. And so that's been huge. And Pine View's got good pressure on him, so you could easily give it to him. So, depending on the final 233, I think it's between those two guys.
I would agree with that. I definitely feel like that's the case. So, well, the crowd rocking out to some Backstreet Boys, it sounds like. So we're definitely rocking and rolling here. The lights might be out with 2:33 left in the game, but the crowd still feeling alive with some.
I tell you again, we've been to 2 concerts tonight. The lights have gone out, cell phones come on. We've seen a little bit of football.
Yeah.
Saw a lot of laundry on the field, with those yellow flags.
A lot of yellow flags. Well, hey, tomorrow also is going to be a late night as Utah Tech Trailblazers take on the Sacramento State Hornets in Sacramento. This is the opening game of the college weekend for your local Utah Tech Trailblazers. You can catch that game over on 99.5 and 95.3. So make sure to check it out. That one starts at 8:30. Pre-game show starting at 8. So be prepared for that one. Should be a good matchup. A lot of other good matchups going on in college football this weekend as well. You have Utah Utes and BYU Cougars both heading into Florida. BYU going up against South Florida. Utah Utes going to Gainesville to take on the Florida Gators.
Yeah, what's
both
your take on that game? I'm just curious.
I think Utes have the better team. Obviously, they're ranked 7th. Gators aren't ranked at all. But it's tough to go play in the swamp. I still give the edge to the Utes.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
I'm curious to see, is there a hangover from that Rose Bowl loss in the last minute? Yeah, they scored a lot of points, but man, that defense gave up a lot of points.
It did, yeah.
And Florida has, they're from the SEC. They have all the athletes. I think it's going to be a lot closer game than what some of our coworkers are saying at work.
Well, and I do think it's a close game. I mean, when you look at the spread, it's like a 3-point spread. So it's definitely going to be. I think that one is going to be a close game. But
well, Utah, they've got the makings for a chance to be involved come November. They've got a great chance to be in if they can. There's this game this weekend, and I think it's the USC game in October. And those are the 2 games that they and not have a letdown in November like they've had sometimes in the past. I think they can be right there in the top 5 as we get going.
Yeah, I think I can agree with you on that. I'm positive they're going to be a good team this year. How good is kind of the question, right? So
yeah.
It'll be fun to watch what they can do there.
Well, they lost a few on defense, but man, they went out and got a linebacker from Florida.
They did, yeah.
He's heading
back.
player.
He's heading back home today, tomorrow, I should say.
Yeah.
Back to the swamp, but and then they still were able to keep Cam Rising at quarterback position, right? They were able to keep Tavion Thomas, so he's got a good team. But,
yeah.
And then BYU's side, you still have Jaron Hall, quarterback, so that's always good. You got the younger Nakul brother that's coming up after older brother left for the NFL, picked up by the Saints, by the way. And
did he sign on with them?
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember if he had made a roster or just a practice squad, but I think he's with the Saints, if I remember right.
Okay.
So, Britton Covey, practice squad with the Eagles.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple of Utah guys that have made their way into the league this year.
Well, and Tyler Algier, he made the Falcons roster.
Algier, and he made their 53-man roster.
Yeah.
He was a walk-on at BYU and then goes and makes the full 53-man roster in the NFL. I love stories like that.
Yeah. That's a great story. And he's a great kid, too. You can, just watching him play at BYU over the last few years, you could really get a feel for the type of person he was,
Yeah.
But yeah, he plays football with passion, and, you just love to see it.
Yeah, especially after going undrafted,
Yeah.
being able to make his way and find a spot on a roster. And, I think him getting picked up by the Falcons is kind of a saving grace for him because the Falcons are not going to be a great team this year, in my opinion. So I think having some of those roster spots available for him to sneak into right now and get some NFL experience is pretty good for the guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Great opportunity for him. The big one you're not mentioning, though, Caden, well, there's two.
Yeah, there's a few more.
There's Ohio State, Notre Dame. That's going to be a heck of a game in the horseshoe.
Oh, yeah.
I know tickets are going for about $2,500 a pop.
Mm-hmm.
I used to live in Ohio, so I reached out to a couple of friends of mine back there. I said, hey, can you get me tickets if I fly in? And they just said, only if you got about between $3,000 and $5,000. So
you're like, nah, never mind.
Yeah,
never mind. I don't make that much money.
But then you've also got Oregon, a West Coast team, going to play Georgia.
Oregon, Georgia's a big one. I believe it's an 11-2 matchup, something like that, right?
Yeah.
11-2. So, of course, Georgia being the 2 seed, Oregon is the 11 seed. But, well, if you're wondering why we're just sitting around talking about football, if you're just joining us here on St. George News Radio, we're currently in the middle of do we want to call it a blackout? The lights have gone out on us actually for the second time tonight in the middle of this game between the Hurricane Tigers and the Pineview Panthers. We have 2:33 left in the fourth quarter. Hurricanes leading this one 28-19 on the Wilkinson's House Lighting scoreboard. And this has just been a very strange evening.
I'll help fill it in.
Normally we're out of here by 10 o'clock. That's a very average thing for us to do, is to be wrapped up, done with games by 10, if not 9:30 or something, 2.5-hour games and we're done. But this one's been odd,
Yes.
We still, and the 2.5 minutes should, in theory, go pretty quick, but who's to say, We'll see. So I'll tell you what, while we're still waiting, we've had quite the run here. Let's take a 3-minute break, shall we? Again, and we'll be back. 3 minutes in just a little bit. We'll be back on St. George News Radio.
Hey guys, Josh here at Red Rock Auto Sales. While everyone is out running around trying to find trucks to sell, Red Rock Auto Sales has the biggest selection of pre-inspected trucks ready to go for you. As a matter of fact, Red Rock Auto Sales just reduced pricing on most of our inventory. That's right, while most guys are raising their truck prices, we're lowering ours. Come down to Red Rock Auto Sales and check out the largest selection of used diesel trucks in St. George. We also have the largest selection of lifted trucks in St. George. Don't buy a truck until you stop by Red Rock Auto Sales and see what we have to offer.
You are invited to join in a National Day of Service on Saturday, September 10th, or during that week to memorialize the anniversary of the attacks on September 11th. You can help unite and strengthen your communities by focusing on building a brighter future. Join together in a common cause to perform acts of service individually, in your family, in your neighborhood, or in your community, state, or nation. There are several opportunities for you to serve in Southern Utah. Find a complete list at justserve.org.
Hi, Greg from the 3-time award-winning, world-famous Gold Ore Store. I have a major precious metals buyer's alert. Attention, Southern Utah and Mesquite, Nevada residents. A Texas billionaire has made a huge silver coin purchase that is putting tremendous pressure on the entire physical silver delivery supply chain. Because the vendor involved cannot source 900,000 silver eagles, we will experience exponential price increases. It is literally happening as I speak. Our insider informant has told us to make sure that our clientele makes their planned purchases immediately to secure not only the lowest price, but to be able to secure the actual physical silver bullion. Get your money out of the failed U.S. dollar and into silver now. This is the most serious silver supply chain issue that has hit the market since COVID-19. Call Gold Ore Store now, 435-703-9119. That's 435-703-9119. 435-703-9119.
Utah Tech University Trailblazer football has their first home game Saturday, September 10th against Shadron State inside Greater Zion Stadium. Single game reserve tickets are on sale now, or you can upgrade to full season reserve ticket packages available exclusively with a Trailblazer Club membership. It's going to be an exciting season of Trailblazer football with 5 home games. Get your tickets now at UtahTechTrailblazers.com. That's UtahTechTrailblazers.com.
Hi, this is Ryan from Inside Out Hyperbarics. Today I'm on the radio to announce our new Platinum Monthly membership. Staying with our commitment to be the best priced hyperbarics in the country, you get 4 hyperbaric sessions for the unbelievably low price of $129. Whether you're dealing with chronic physical or mental health conditions, or just trying to boost energy and vitality, we can help. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Act now. Find us on the web at InsideOutHyperbarics.com. Inside Out Hyperbarics, bringing out the best in you.
Well, it's happening. The lights are coming back on. It's about time. Caden Formaster here and Keith Curtis.
The dance party's coming.
Oh, man. We've got kids coming up to the window asking for us to play music for asking, well, not us,
requesting
but, you know, the
songs.
booth, requesting music and
Yeah.
everything. I mean, they're just saying, let's just have a party while we're waiting for these lights to turn back on, shall we? So the lights are coming back on finally. Again, second time tonight. They shut them off at 10 o'clock. They thought that would give them enough time, but problem is when you have to wait half an hour, it's not great. It's not great. So.
Okay, now I know these fans. None of them have left. None of the kids. We
No,
got
everyone's
parents here.
here.
They want to celebrate their first win on this new turf. They're going to stay here till midnight if they have
will
to.
do what they've got to.
Now our score guy down here running the board, he's like, I've had enough. We're ready to move on.
I think a lot of people are ready to go home, but.
Well, it's been one for the memories. That's for sure. Holy cow.
That's for sure. So, all right. Well, 28-19 is the score here. As the Hurricane Tigers have the lead on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. You know, it's ironic we talk about Wilkinson's House of Lighting. Maybe we should have had one of those guys over here with us to keep the lights on for us.
Just keep them on call, kind of thing.
Yeah. Say, hey, you guys know all the ins and outs about lights. Can you guys just keep the lights on for us so we can play this game? But it looks like everyone's getting stretched out. The lights are back at full force.
Yeah, they're giving about another couple minutes to get loosened up so nobody gets hurt with pulled muscles or anything that way, which is smart.
Now, if you are joining us, we've pretty much given out our awards and everything that we normally do in our post-game show, but we will kind of recap that a little bit once the game actually does wrap up. So we might have a shorter post-game show than normal since we've kind of already done all that stuff. But I do want to give a reminder that the Holbrook Asphalt Big Score dessert has happened. Hurricane, of course, with 28. That means you can go get 5 ounces of frozen yogurt over at Yogurtland free after the game. So head on over there.
How late are they open till?
They're open pretty late.
Are they?
Hopefully
Okay.
late enough that we could sneak on over there.
Yeah, I was just thinking, man, I hope we can have enough time, Get
Yeah,
over it.
right? I don't know.
Is that the first time that we've clipped 25 on the season?
At least with games I've been to, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Snow Canyon in their week 1 got it.
Oh, that's right.
They got like 40-something. Cedar, did they get it last week? Against...
Yeah, they won 28-21.
Yeah, so Cedar would have got it last week. I don't know about week 2. I'm sure maybe someone did.
Well, Crimson played, who'd they play? Week 2, because I know they won. I just can't remember how many points they scored.
I don't remember. That was too long ago, man. You're asking me to do hard math. Well, the clock, it looks like it's just about run out over there. It's at 13 seconds left, so that means that the player's going to head back out onto the field. Now, just a reminder, reset where we're at. Again, Hurricane leads 28-19 on the board. It is second down. Hurricane has possession of the ball. Second down. 5 yards to go. Inside of Panther territory. They're at the 46-yard line.
Just going to tell you, Pineview has 1 timeout left, so I'm sure if they can get the ball stopped here, they'll call it.
Handoff, Staples takes it up the middle. Gain of 3, and that gets the clock rolling again, and I bet there's a big sigh of relief from everyone in the crowd to just say, let's let that thing roll.
Well, they called their final
that
timeout.
final timeout, so it stops pretty quick.
If they can pick up the first down right here, the game will be over. So.
Yep. Well, and again, third down, you only have to get it a couple yards. This is a big play for Hurricane, honestly.
Well, and Cade, I would go for it on 4th down too.
Yeah, why not? Because all you're doing is you're just giving Pineview the ball back at their own 42, maybe 43. If it's not taken out in the backfield, of course. If you can't convert that.
Sure.
So worst case scenario, excluding some sort of a really big sack or something like that, or a big loss of yardage.
Well, after this play, they'll be able to run another 35 seconds off. So it'll take us under about a minute and a half left. And if they go for it on 4th down and pick it up, it'll be over. So
yeah. Let's see what we can accomplish here in just the 2:25 left here in this matchup. The Tigers are rolling with it on a 3rd down, 3 to go. Snap is away, faking the handoff. Keep it in himself. Can he get there for first down? Rolling right over the top of the defender, gets the first down.
Sarsensi had him stopped for a loss, but he rolled over the top of him. His knee didn't hit the ground, and he picks up the first down.
Picks up that first down. Garrett Grundell getting things done.
This game is all but done now. They can take a knee a couple times, and then they can turn the lights out again.
Then they can shut it off on us. We don't care. As long as that clock's sitting at 0 after the 4th quarter, I don't care. Shut the lights off. I have a flashlight on my phone so I can walk out of here. That's fine.
Okay, and we got to talk about this. Is a big win for a Hurricane program that really they didn't get a region win last year.
No, they had a tough go of it last season. So far in preseason, they've had a tough go of it. So, hey, getting a win here tonight's big for him. Again, handoff to Staples. He's going to run it right up the middle. He's wrapped up and taken down.
Yeah, you couldn't be happier for Coach Ashby. I know he's going to be so proud of his kids, and going through 2 light delays, and it's just hard to keep the emotion and everybody engaged. And he's done a nice job, him and his staff, and they've made that defense have made some nice stops inside the red zone tonight to solidify a few things. So that's good.
They had they had that one big interception which happened in the end zone.
Yeah.
I'm marking that as our Morgan Pest Control defensive play of the game as well. That really stopped Pineview from even getting close as Hurricane takes a knee now. So that will bring up 3rd down. The clock runs with 50 seconds left.
Yeah, I think you called it. That was a big play, getting that interception in the back of the end zone when the receiver was open too. If they just could have hit him a little sooner. But that's a great call for the defensive play of the game.
So again, 3rd down, 30 seconds left on the clock. Looking for that final kneel from Grundell. He's going to let the clock run down to 15 seconds now. Takes that knee.
There you go.
So with the 4th down, doesn't matter. Hurricane gets the win. The final score, 28-19. This game finally wrapped up. So again, where we kind of gave our post-game show during the lights off, we won't do it too much, but I do want to make sure that we recognize our Hearst Ace Hardware player of the game. I have my nominee. I'm switching it up a little bit. As much as I would love to give it to Grundell, I think he did have a good game. RJ Wright made some huge plays, and I think I might need to turn it towards